Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome to a brand new series. We are looking at Airport CEO and I must say it has just launched on Steam like minutes ago and I am super excited about this game. I have been waiting for ages. I've been following developer blogs, I've been watching the videos. I played Sim Airport in anticipation and all of those kind of things. Nothing quite got me as excited about this. Let's stop it there. I haven't been as excited about a new game in ages. Let's get straight into it. Obviously, I haven't played it at all, and that's it. So let's get a CEO in place. And I think we'll just go with. So we do that. So let's do. We're gonna definitely do a last name of Chaos. Excuse me. And well, let's just do this, Mr. ExactChaos. I think that's fine. Do we have any preferences? It's not a lot going on. Look at that. A little bit of. Let's just go for standard practice there. That's all good. The only thing I want to kind of change is this. Well, that's okay. Let's just stick with that and get straight into it. Ooh, confirm airport location. So, the one thing that I want to do is I want to see about where shall we put something in Europe. Let's do. Actually, no. Let's start an airport in. Just hoping we get enough flights though. Somewhere we're gonna get a fair amount of flights. Not the US. Let's do somewhere in Europe. Let's say Vienna or something like that. Let's do that. Let's do Vienna. Let's do that. Vienna? Oh, we can put it anywhere? Wow.
Attention, please.
That is pretty cool.
Only permitted in the specified smoking areas. Thank you.
Okay, so let's see. Wow, things are a little bit loud. Can we check the audio? Audio settings are not implemented. New airport. Ooh, I'm hoping this isn't too bad. So let's get started on that again. Exact chaos. Continue. We're selecting our airport location. And I'm gonna go for somewhere in Europe just to start. So let's do somewhere over here, Croatia or something like that. That spot right there. Confirm airport location. There we go. And this is the the exact exact airport. Oops, airport. And what is our 3-letter code? EXA, airport management mode easy. Airport logo. Wow, logos look pretty horrid. We'll go with something like that, I think. That one's okay. We'll do that. It's pretty easy to run an airport. Being a CEO will pose no threat to your pension. I'm going to start it out easy and we'll see how that goes. EXA, there's our first airport running in. Let's see how this goes. Obviously, haven't played it at all. It's like alpha build version 0.21. Dear Exact, glad I didn't go for Mr. Thank you for our last meeting and I hope you like your new digs. I know it isn't much, but hopefully you'll do better than the last person who tried to build our town's proud airport. You've got a lot of work ahead of you, so you'd better get to it. I can't give you any tips because I really don't know how to run an airport, but let me remind you that you have a budget to keep to and we count on you to get the place making a profit. Good luck. We'll talk soon, I hope. Or, well, my people will send you a message. Here's the most important thing you need to know. Press tab to open and close the management panel. Here you will find everything about the management perspective, such as economy, staffing, purchasing, new products, operations and more. This is your control panel. Use the manuals panel for a guided instruction on how to build an airport. It can be pretty difficult, so this might be a great assistance. Might be of great assistance. Press F1, so manuals panel. Not sure where that is, but we'll have a look. Press F1 for tips on how to interact with the UI and move about the screen. That's all. Best of luck to you. Best regards, Gregor Fonsworth, the mayor. PS, I've sent you a message to your inbox as well, so that you don't feel too lost. Good luck. Got it. Aha. So, management panel on the right hand side. Press tab to open it. Game menu at the top panel. Construction and demolition. Manuals and tutorials over here. Flight planner down there. Building tips to demolish a specific object. Hold control when corresponding object is selected in building panel, and left click to remove. To delete areas or rooms, press the area and select the appropriate button. To build holding points, build a taxiway path. Right click on a taxiway node, press T for visual guidance. Shortcuts F1, moving, WASD, middle mouse button for rotate, same stuff. Flight planner is F, toggle, zoom, toggle baggage Y, pause, speed 1, 2, 3, and so on and so on. Perfect. So how do I press F1 to close this panel? There we go. So we're losing money already. Let's pause the game. Okay, what do we have over here? We have got, I think this is like a worker area, and this is a delivery area. And that is basically where we will start. So, infrastructure, what do we have? Structures. Under structures we have something's funny. What is that? Not sure. Floor, wall, different types of floor, small door, medium door, large door, fences, vehicle depots, small ATCT, weather station, tree, and a light pole. Foundation and bulldoze foundation. Okay. Infrastructure, we've got road, service road, sidewalk, crosswalk, bus stop, car drop-off, loading site, offload, bus shelter, checkpoint, small runway, tarmac, taxiway foundation, taxiway node, small stand, medium stand. Okay. Items, okay, lots of little items, things over here, check-in desk, so that's all under items, airport items, security exit, airport screens. Areas, we have secure, staff, bathroom, and staff. Okay, zones in the rooms, okay. Other areas we don't know too much about. Okay, so that's it. So, foundation is obviously what we need to do. We've got like 2 million to start with. Let's have a quick look at our inbox. I thought we had some, here we go. So we've got some tutorial stuff over here. So let's see. Construction tutorial step 1. Okay, so hey there, ExactChaos. My name is Linus Carlson, and I works as a senior consultant with the City Construction Office. I've heard that you're interested in learning how to construct an airport, and for this reason I have given you access to the manuals panel, where you can take various CEO courses. A new CE online course construction has been enabled in your learning portal. Head to the manuals panel to begin the learning process. This is interesting. Manuals panel. Shall we have a quick look? Sign. Wow, that's an interesting one. Sign a construction company. The first step towards constructing an airport is appointing a contractor company. Therefore, you will need to sign a contract with an external construction company to get started. To sign a contract, go to the Contracts tab in the Economy panel and review your offers. Once you have signed a deal with a company, you then need to head over to the Operations panel and open the Constructions tab to call the construction workers to the airport. When they have arrived, they will start building. To-do list. Open the Economy panel and navigate the Contracts tab. Sign a contract with a contractor. Open the Operations panel and navigate the Construction tab. Make sure that at least one contractor offload site and one delivery site exists. Deploy the construction crew. Construction requires construction materials which will be delivered to the delivery site. by an external delivery company. The price of the construction materials included in the object cost. Contractors usually have a deployment fee, and when they arrive you will have to pay them by the hour. When done constructing, do not forget to send them home, otherwise there is an imminent risk of racking up a bill. So now I'm guessing I have to actually deal with that. That's the dashboard. Okay, nothing quite happening. Email inbox, contracts, budget, loan, employees, shifts, committees, applicants, operations, job tasks, construction, and manuals. So I'm guessing this is the economies panel, right? This one. Guessing that's what it is. Okay, so what do we have? Contracts. Under contracts we have HWY. Type building, class small, requirements fulfilled, expires day 1, year 1. Not sure. Type building. Is this a building contract? Class medium. So what does this mean? Okay, this is a contract between an Exact airport. It was established by US. It's survived by solid investment and good company management. Its main field of operation is construction of gigantic indoor spaces such as power plants, stadiums and airports. Please review the contract in detail before accepting. The following conditions apply. Maximum deployable contractors 73. Hourly fee per used contractor is $8.4. The contractor promises to deliver skilled workers capable construction any kind of structure item upon being supplied with blueprints. Contractors are summoned via telephone and requires a contractor offloading site to be deployed. Okay, out of there. Now let's see, what does this do? This is much cheaper, so I'd rather actually go for this one. Contractor promises to deliver skilled workers capable of constructing any kind of structure item being supplied, blueprints, contractor, blah blah blah. So I guess I'm going to sign this contract over here. Let us already have a contract of this type, cannot have more than one. Ooh, how do we know? Offered, accepted. Huh? Oh, so I have one accepted. Fine. Then we have that accepted, and that's fine. Okay. So if we go back to the email, come on. Construction tutorial. Ooh, actually, manuals is where I wanted to go. Current course is construction. Fine. Not too sure all of that is working very well. But what I'm keen on is actually getting started. So shall we lay some foundation? I am not too sure that our first... So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a very basic stretch of airport right over here. So let's start off by saying we will... That's our road, right? So cars will come in. We can actually do a bit of a loop over here. That's fine. So what I'm going to do is let me start it over there. Something like this. So if we start and do a 20 by 10, right, at a cost of 40,000. What? Oh, that's if I wanted to buy something new. So now let me... Employees, I don't have any employees. Dashboard, graph, hired. Okay. Construction. Now, how many contractors do we deploy? I don't know, 10. Shall we deploy 10? This is the contract. Let's do that. We'll deploy 10 of them to start construction. That is underway. Oops, this thing moves a little bit too freaky. So that's underway. Sign the contract, open the operations panel, navigate to the construction tab. Where's the operations panel? Navigate to the construction tab. That's what I've done. It's a little bit clumsy. Make sure that at least one contractor offload site is available. Delivery site, deploy the construction crew. So I've done that. I believe this is the construction crew being delivered to us. And actually, to be honest, yeah, there's some deliveries, and I'm guessing this is the crew coming in, or is that more deliveries? Interesting. So shall we see about infrastructure? If we, what is that? Concrete and asphalt. Actually, let's. Ooh. I want to build asphalt, please. So if we do say that. Like so. This is what we'll do as a starting point. So a lot of deliveries happening over here, right there. So I want to do that. We'll do some areas over there for further drop-offs. So a lot of stuff is being delivered, but we don't actually have any construction workers here yet, just yet. So that's going to be an interesting one. Now, item structures. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit to see how this goes. Yeah, drop that off much quicker. Yeah, they're dropping that off. Okay, and pause. What's going on? Open notifications. We've got none. Contract notifications. We've got none. Is this? Nothing over there. Okay, so the dashboard, operations, construction. Oh, I didn't press the button. Deploy, guys. Forgot to press the button. Not too clear, so I've now phoned for 10 of them. I'm guessing they will arrive. Here they come. So there was some kind of thing now happening today. You've got new applications. Not sure what that means. Applications for what? Construction step 2. Oh, I'm guessing that's it. It's still back at that course, so let's go back over here. Oh, they're starting to build my new road. Excellent. Manuals. We're still in construction step 2. Construct a terminal. With construction workers en route to the construction site, you are now ready to start placing out objects and forming a blueprint for the airport. It is highly recommended to start by placing the terminal foundation as a first step. Please refer to the below image of an exact depiction of a terminal construction function. Open the structure section in the construction panel, bottom left of the screen, to select the terminal foundation. Drag the desired terminal site and wait for construction workers to get to work. To demolish a specific object, hold Control and corresponding object is selected in the building panel and left click to delete an area or room. Press the area and select delete button in the displayed panel. Okay, so these guys we don't have enough of these guys here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back, open the construction panel. I have 10 on site. I am probably going to deploy 20 more. Let's deploy 20 more contractors so we can get this started. The question that I have now is, shall I place large doors? This is large doors, right? So I definitely want to place a large door there. And maybe a large door on this side over here. I've got some more stuff happening, and maybe I'll do even a large door right there in this. Actually, let's just do 2 large doors on that side and 2 large doors on this side. Perfect. So that's the kind of blueprint starting point with large doors and all those kinds of things happening. I've got walls and floors that I will get to. As part of this infrastructure, I probably need to get a road checkpoint. Enables normal road connect. Okay, that's fine. We'll get to that later. A bus shelter, an offload site, a bus stop, a car drop off. So what I'm keen on is starting with maybe 2 car drop off sites. And then maybe like a bit of a bus stop over here. And even kind of a bus shelter right there. Nice! So those are the basics coming in. We've got a door up and running. People are using the doors. My terminal building is starting to take shape. My contractors are running around like crazy. And we're burning the budget at a rapid pace. Now, let's see, what's the next step in our tutorial, or are we still needing to build that? Oh, Connect to public transport system. With a terminal built, it is highly recommended to construct a bus stop so that the closest cities can implement bus lines to your airport. Additionally, you can build some car drop-off sites which will allow employees and passengers to arrive by car. Passengers and employees can only arrive at an airport if it has a bus stop and or car drop-off sites, and only if the airport status is set to open. Open the infrastructure section and construction panel, bottom left screen, select the bus stop or car drop-off. Make sure that the airport is open via operations panel before expecting anyone to arrive. Note that the bus stop or equivalent to be demolished. No persons or vehicle interact with it should deactivate it before try to remove it. Okay, so those will be in there. Person walking restrictions, zoning restrictions, security and queues, aircraft fuel and services. So we probably just need to make our way through there, walking restrictions and the like. So I want this terminal to be built. So what I do not know is what we actually need. So if I go back to manuals, this is the current course that I'm busy with, right? If I go back, aircraft and airlines, franchise conveyor belt system. So aircraft and airlines, aircraft stands. Aircraft are a core element of your airport operation. Aircraft require an aircraft stand to be able to park at your airport, and there are several stand sizes that can be built. The small aircraft stand can be operated by both general aviation, small private planes and smaller commercial flights. If you want to enable commercial flights on a stand, the stand are required to be placed adjacent to a terminal building with a secure zone and to be connected via a boarding desk. Stands that are only intended for operation by general aviation, GA for short, can be placed anywhere and do not require a direct connection with a terminal structure. Please see the below image for more exact depiction. I can't really see in that image, but here's a rundown of what aircraft stands are about. Small aircraft stands can be operated by GA and commercial flights and can be built with grass, concrete or asphalt foundations. Just a quick one. Commercial. If you want to enable commercial flights, the stand has to be placed and with secure zones. Fine. Small aircraft stands can be operated via commercial flights and can be built with grass, concrete or asphalt foundation. Medium aircraft stands can be operated commercial flights and can be built with concrete or asphalt. Once you have started the terminal construction, place some aircraft stands to get started on the construction of airside of your airport. I am pretty keen on doing that. Stuff is already up and running. So let me do a quick pause over here while I kind of say what am I going to do. So what I'm thinking is I want to place the runway. Actually, what I want to do is I want to place a runway on this side and potentially a runway on that side. And later on what I can do is I can do some proper big expansions of this. So what I'll do as a starting point is add some plain stands, right? Small stands, medium stands. Oh, interesting. A small runway. Oh, and we can probably say tarmac. Basic tarmac does not, but adds a nice feel to your airport surrounding. There's nothing but, well, okay. Okay, fine. Taxiway. Aha! So, can I not place interesting. Let's do some small stands, some small grass stands to start with. Can I rotate? R, perfect. I like it. So what I'll do as a starting point is I want to place a few, not too far, but not directly next to it. So let's start off by placing, I don't want to place it directly next to it, so I want to leave a bit of room, say something like that. So let's do 1, 2 small stands. And what is that section over there? So that's a section of road, right, that runs in front of it. So now what we need is crosswalk, and no, so now what we do is probably need sidewalk to run all the way along here like that, 3 wide, and what we'll do is we'll run it so that is nice and in the middle, like so. So what we'll do is we'll run Run it like that, and we'll add an extra door. Structures and a large door. Let's rotate that door right there. Oh, how beautiful is that? So those are our first two stands. So on this side, they need probably access to some taxiway. Taxiway. Come on. How do I know I'm using the grass, right? There we go. So what's the size of a taxiway that we need? So 4 be enough? So now we've got a bit of a taxiway up and running over there. Our contractors are busy on site still. Now they need to start building this. Whoa! I am losing money at an extremely rapid pace. Golden opportunity, pay quick. Okay, hang on. Let's pause quickly and see what we're doing with our manuals. Back to that. Go to construction, see where we're at. Aha! So person walking restrictions. As airports are complex mega structures, it is important to remember that different persons should only be allowed within different areas and on different types of surface. The government has set the following rules for how people can move about an airport. Construction workers can move across any surface and any zone area. They can walk on grass and across roads and do not need to pass security checkpoints. Passengers and employees can only walk on sidewalks and inside the terminal. They are required to pass security checkpoints if moving to a new zone. Security personnel are not required to pass security checkpoints. Open the infrastructure section in the control panel, select sidewalk, place sidewalks to enable passengers and employees to go from the bus stop and car drop-offs to the terminal building. Important for passengers and employees to cross roads, you must place a crosswalk. Zoning restrictions. An airport can be divided into several different zones. An area that is not zoned at all is known as an open area and can be accessed by anyone. However, certain objects such as boarding desks are required to be placed inside a secure area. A secure area is an area that is zoned with the secure zone. And for a person to access it, they are required to pass through security checkpoint. When entering a secure area, When entering and a secure area, exit when leaving. Okay. Areas can also be zoned by employee access only. To do this, use the staff zone tool. Please refer to the below image for an ideal perspective of how a typical person flow between different zones can be structured. I think there's something wrong with this. Zone your airport to prepare for different perimeter separation. Note, the entire secure zone area must be connected, including doors and pathways. Tip, use the Z key to display zones. The Z key, not the Z key, the Z key. Can I see anything? Well, I don't have any zones yet, so they're not being displayed as of yet. So what I need to do is look at our secure zones and our unsecure zones. So if I say this area, let's say this area here is going to be our secure zone. Okay, so all of that is secure zone. They're building that up. So if I do the Z key, now I can see secure zone. So the question now, if I do items and I do a small security checkpoint, right? Must be placed inside a secure zone. Nice. So as a starting point, let's place one of these bad boys right over there for people to pass through security. Some small stands over there. What is this saying? We don't have a runway? Is that what it's saying? Probably. Probably saying something like that. Now, the question is, do I need to add anything else? Also, I'm quite keen on understanding if this is actually indeed connected for these guys. Not sure. Not sure. Okay, let's go back to the manual, see where we go. Ooh, security queues. With a secure area established, you can now build a security checkpoint to allow the transfer between areas. A very important part of any airport is having a structured queuing. Once a security checkpoint has been built, you can click on it to reveal its control panel. Here you can designate a person or type of person the security checkpoint could cater for. Passengers, employees, or both. The build queue option will allow you to create structured queues, which the passengers generally prefer, even though it's not required. Build a security checkpoint and then build a queue for it. Remember, check-in desks can also have structured queues built the same way. Use the U to display queues. Okay, guys, I think that's been a wrap for the first look at it. I am very excited to get this airport starting to operate. I hope you are too. Please leave a like so I can see your appreciation and it gets well known to more people further afield. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you. Bye bye.